big shout out to our fans. Absolutely incredible atmosphere today. The crowd, I mean, coming in on the buses this morning, you know, we come the route, we come back through Pendleton, and I've never seen the traffic backed up all the way to the Pendleton Square before. It was absolutely incredible, the turnout that we had today. So just really appreciate our fans. The energy was awesome. Our players were you know, very appreciative of the turnout. A sellout, you know, in this ball game, I think that just shows that, you know, we've come a long way. So really appreciate that. It was a very simple goal today, just get to 1-0, and you know, we were able to do that. We got some good game tape now that we can, you know, all study. There's only so much you can do in practice to prepare. There's just nothing like game experience. We had a bunch of freshmen today get some experience that's going to pay huge dividends for us. I mean, I don't care how talented a guy is until you play and get a little bit of experience. It's just hard to simulate that in practice and to really understand what it's all about. So, you know, really pleased from that aspect, the amount of people we were able to play. You know, I think we made a good first impression as far as it was very clean game from our first groups. Really crisp execution, not a lot of first game, you know, stuff that oftentimes can creep up when you hadn't played in a while. So proud of that. Something we can build on and hopefully keep improving from. It's certainly going to get tougher. You know, we should win against a 1AA team. You know, if we're the type of team we want to be, we should line up and we should play like that. But it's going to ramp up next week. Going to play a very talented App State team. So, you know, but we'll celebrate this one and move forward. Biggest thing defensively, I just really pleased with our preparation. I thought those guys played great. This team averaged right at 300 yards a game rushing last year, and we held them to 123 yards on 44 carries. That's great execution, and shouldn't have been that. We gave them 2 extra possessions with the 2 turnovers on the punt return. So otherwise they don't get that. But 213 total yards offensively. First group was tremendous. You know, really pleased with our second group. You know, I love the look in the eye of our offensive linemen. I made the decision, you know, that I was going to play that second group early and really get them in the game in a meaningful situation and see how they responded. And man, that offensive line did a great job. We got a chance to come away with points, but Nick, you know, kind of poor ball security there, and the ball gets knocked out down there. But the execution of the guys up front was exactly what I wanted to see, and I think that's something that we can really grow from. 530-something yards of offense, and again, we lost some plays in there with a couple of miscues with the second groups, but. Overall, good day. The special teams were solid. Good. I'm really glad that Hugel's first kick was an extra point. I think that was great, just to kind of, you know, get him breathing normal. You know, it was good, and he hit it good. We did some good things in the return game. You know, Artavis was excellent. Showed up. Very difficult. You know, the way they were punting the ball today to handle balls clean, and so it becomes decision making and. Really poor decision by Ray. You know, we don't need to make a spectacular catch on a punt return. If we can't catch it clean, you just got to let it go, and we still possess the ball. And then Renfro just took his eyes off of it. So two miscues right there. But you know, overall, some very good things. Pleased with our kickoffs and all that stuff. But probably the biggest thing is we lost the turnover margin. And this is a team where, that's what I was telling the team, there a little more margin for error for us, you know, playing Wofford, you know, to where we could still win the game, but we got to clean that up. Disappointed that we didn't create any turnovers, and disappointed in the 2 that we had. That's something that you know, for us, when you lose the margin, it's hard to win. So we've got to improve as we move forward. But again, I thought Wofford played hard. They took care of the ball. They made some plays, and you know, they hung in there. But as far as injuries, I think we came out of the game pretty good. The biggest injury was Mike Williams, And really the only thing I can tell you right now is they're calling it a neck sprain. They've got him. They took him off to do an MRI to do some further evaluation, but he's walking and he's got good movement and strength, and they got him in a neck brace, just a kind of a stabilizer, but had good strength, good movement, and spirits were good. But that's really all I know until we get the MRI back and see if there's anything that's long term as far as keeping him out or whatever. I have no idea. But Norton also went out. He's okay. But other than that, I think we came through it fine. So proud of our team. Goal one accomplished. Got to move on to the next one.